Good morning, yarn friends. So I thought today we would mix it up and do a little vlog. I heard on Instagram that there is a secret yarn store in Midtown Manhattan. I live in New York. I'm from Queens. So I thought we'd have to check this out since Midtown is not hard for me to get to. So it looks like they are new to knitting, crocheting, yarn. So I'm just very excited to see what they're offering. So let's check this out. Got to do a little yarn fit check, knit check. This is the Josie hood I knitted last year. Happened to finish it just before our winter ended. So glad I finally get to wear it. It is freezing today in New York. So, but looking forward to getting out of the house. Hey guys, wanted to close out this vlog while we still had a little bit of daylight left. It was freezing today in New York. Let me know down below if it's cold by you. So I wanted to show you a little bit of what I got today. I did go to M&J Trimmings. They are going out of business. I feel like they've been going out of business for about a year, maybe a little more than a year now. M&J Trimmings is like an institution in New York. They had literally everything, and as a fashion student, you definitely made quite a few trips there. So I have been there several times when they had their going out of business sale. I have scored so many buttons. So if you're in the New York City area, definitely check it out. They have really beautiful buttons. They have them in little baggies for like $5, and you get like maybe 6 to 8 of them, depending on the size. Of course, the bigger ones you get like maybe a couple, but definitely check it out if you are in the area. So I went through all the buttons, and I think I have enough buttons. I have an entire bag of buttons. Maybe one day I'll show you guys all the buttons that I was able to acquire. But I went in, I was looking for like some sort of closure. I finished that scarf, the hood scarf that I had been talking about in my previous video. And I realized that I wanted some kind of closure, and I wish that I thought about this earlier, about maybe doing like a button, and I could have made like a buttonhole, and then it would have like buttoned in the back or something, or some type of closure. So I went in hoping or trying to see maybe what they had, and they call them frogs. I've never heard them called this before, but they are this like, it's like a closure, and you attach it, and then I could put it like that. And there's quite a few in there. I got for $5. I got I got 4. So not bad. And this is probably the one that I'm going to actually put on the scarf, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. I did also get a bunch of other ones that I thought were really cool. I got these really big ones that I thought were really interesting. They're white. They only had like black, white, and like natural color. I wonder if these will dye. That was one thing I was wondering, like, oh, maybe if I dyed it. But let's see, when the right project comes up, I'll know, and maybe I'll try to dye to match. So I got quite a few. So I got the big one. I got this one that was really pretty. I thought was really pretty. a little more fancier. I got a black one. Kind of looks like wings. Very, very pretty. They did have a navy one, but I just don't knit in navy. Maybe I should have gotten it, but I figured maybe the white ones, if they die, then it would kind of serve its purpose. And you get quite a few in all of them. I have like maybe 4. The big one I only have 2, but 2 for $5. I figured that was pretty good. So my next stop, I went to the Secret yarn store in Midtown, and it is it's so fun. It's definitely like going kind of like to a speakeasy. You go into one of those like freight entrances, and it's funny. My old job is literally around the corner, so I wish I knew about it a lot sooner, but you know. So I went in and I was really afraid because I didn't know if they had an elevator, because I did see everybody have to go down the steps, and I had my daughter with me, so she was in the stroller, and I was like, oh no, I wonder. But I was lucky. I was sort of waiting there, and the freight elevator came up. The guy in the freight elevator was so sweet. He told me he had an 18-month-old son. I told him to enjoy every second of it because it flies by with kids. So he was so sweet. He was like, oh, just ring me when you're done. And I was like, oh my God, that is so nice. So I went down, and you are definitely blown away by how much is there. And it definitely has that old New York vibe that I remember from going to the cities back in the 2000s. So going in, you can definitely tell that they're trying to have more like knitting yarn selection. All of the needle points are hand painted by I think she's the owner. She was sitting there and she was painting these beautiful cardinals, and she was so talented. And I said, oh, I didn't know that these were hand painted. She goes, yeah, I make them. I'm very busy with holiday orders. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. I wish I knew somebody who does needlepoint. That would definitely be a very, very nice gift for them. They also had these really cool knitting, I think it was knitting or crochet, like a yarn art kind of kit, and in all these different styles. I texted my husband to see if he knew anybody on our Christmas list that would want those. I would definitely go back and scoop one up. Maybe I'll even get one for myself, you know. So in there, I went in there with pretty low expectations, just because they are new to crafting yarns, so I wasn't expecting them to have a huge selection, which was fine, which was totally fine. I was looking, though, I wanted to see if they had maybe some lilac mohair to go with a shawl that I wanted to make. I got some really beautiful yarn from Hugh Loco, and there's some purple in it. It's a speckle yarn, so I was trying to maybe pull one of the colors out, and I didn't think about this until I was leaving. Why didn't I just bring the skein with me? That way I could have properly matched. I just didn't want to buy some mohair, especially in like a color like lilac that I don't really knit with a lot, and it not work out. So I ended up not picking that up, but knowing that it's right by my current office, I can just go in there really easily. Maybe I'll even bring the skein of yarn just so I can color match or make sure that it would look good. The lilac that they had looked a little too maybe bright or like pink leaning, and I think the purples that are in that skein are a little bit more blue leaning. So I don't know. I mean, it's just mohair. I don't know why I'm thinking so hard about it, but I just didn't want to invest in something and then it not work out. So, but I know it's there. So maybe I'll go back and get it. But I did pick up this beautiful mini in this beautiful, like, it's kind of a tomatoey red. It's really beautiful. I hope this comes up on camera as beautiful as it is. It doesn't have a brand, and it just has the color number and name on it. It's called Cruel. It's really beautiful. I have been wanting to knit these strawberry socks for a while. I have never knitted socks, so I wanted to maybe my first sock be these really cute strawberry socks that have been in my cart and Ravelry for a while. I actually have the yarn picked out. I wanted to do pink for the main color, and then have green and red. I was missing the strawberry color. I had the pink and I had the green, so now I have the red. So now I can hopefully I'll get to that in the new year too. I'm gonna have a video coming out about what I plan on actually knitting in the new year. So, and what my goals are, or sort of my New Year's resolution, my yarn illusion, Reva yarn Nushin. We'll workshop that name. So I also picked up this really beautiful, it's like a blue, like a slate blue yarn. It's called Soul Luxury Cotton Cashmere Blend. Really beautiful. It's kind of between a fingering and a sport weight. You get 140 meters and for 50 grams. So I'm thinking about maybe using this for the PAX vest. I did also buy, I don't know if you're following Sorry for her advent calendar. She's giving out 20% off a day on a specific pattern for I think up to Christmas. I'm not sure if she does it for the entire month, but she just released that pattern for the pullover version. The PAX vest is in her spring, I think it's called Summer Knits book, which I also have. I'm a big fan of hers, and I've been wanting to make this vest, and I thought this would be a really pretty color for it. I only bought one ball because I want to kind of swatch it up. I wasn't really sure if I was going to get gauge also with this, which is why I only bought one. This is a beautiful color though. I'm sure I'm going to use this, and maybe I'll make, I don't know, maybe I'll make like a headband or something with it, because it's really pretty and it's very lightweight. I'm sure I can definitely use this up. So, but I'm hoping it does work out, because I think this would look really beautiful in like that, the laciness pattern. So yeah, so really excited. Definitely check out this place. It's so cute. It definitely feels, it's just, I don't know, I just had a very like, I don't know, it was a very old school kind of feeling of finding something. Like it definitely satisfies that itch of like, am I gonna find what I'm looking for? So definitely check it out. So what did you think? Today was my first day vlogging. I don't know if I'm gonna vlog a lot. Maybe only when I do like little trips like this. Maybe if I go to a yarn store or something pertaining to knitting or crocheting, because I've noticed I was like forgetting a lot to record. In fact, I had to redo a few videos because I didn't know what to record for a vlog. So so let me know if you like this down below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know, have you gone to M&J Trimmings? Have you gone to the secret yarn store in Midtown? So let me know.